Do you want to learn how to do a paper rip transition like this? Awesome, let's hop into Davinci Fusion and get started. First, we're going to pull our media in, connect it to our output. Next, we're going to apply a polygon mask to create our ripped edge. All right, let's invert our mask so we can see what we're working with. And go ahead and create your jagged edge, just like this. Let's go ahead and uncheck invert, and this is what we'll be working with. Select your polygon and your media, and let's create a copy. Command C, Command V. Next, we're going to select our media N1, go up to Effects, Templates, and search Paper Edge. You get a pretty cool effect like this. Increase the border, contrast, and roughness. Here we're going to start to animate our mask. Put the playhead at the beginning. Select about half the points and move them back. Move the playhead a couple more frames forward. Select the rest of the points, move them back. All right, so now we want to animate the copy. Merge your copy of your media over the timeline. Select the polygon mask and hit invert, and this is going to be our final image. Select our polygon mask copy. Move the playhead forward a few. Select the points. Move them back. Same as before. Just like that, great. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add the paper edge effect to the copy of our media. And as you can see, it overlaps, and that doesn't look very good. We don't like that. So what we're gonna do is, with the playhead at the beginning, we're gonna move the border all the way down, keyframe it, move the playhead just until the pieces separate, and bump the border up. Just like that. Pretty easy fix. Now we're going to go ahead and animate the rest of the transition. So we're selecting a few points, we're moving the playhead forward a couple frames, and we're moving our points. And then when we're moving the playhead forward a couple more frames, we're selecting a few more points, and that's it. And do that until the transition's all the way done. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Once you're done animating, you get a little something like this. And that's pretty damn cool. All right, so the copy of the mask and the media is not going to be done in this fusion composition. So we're going to break the node chain there, select it all, copy it, and paste it into a second fusion composition. Like this, and we'll come back to that in a second. Let's go back to our original fusion composition, delete the copy, and let's add our paper crumple. So drop the media in, merge it over the timeline, press Shift and Space, and type in bitmap. All right, so now we're going to connect the image of the bitmap to the paper edge, and we're going to connect the mask to the merge mask. And you get something like this. Now we're going to click on the merge and change the apply mode to overlay. And this is the effect you get. Now we're going to go ahead and do it to our copy. So open the second fusion composition, add the file in, shift space bitmap, add the image into the paper edge, and the mask into the merge, select merge, change the apply mode to overlay. And that's it. So now that the transition is done, I'm going to show you how I applied this onto the edit timeline. So I stacked my images, selected them both, and new compound clip. And I renamed that compound clip paper transition. And this is what it looks like. So now you have your finished transition. You can do whatever you want with it. So I had 4 images to work with that I got off our website. And this is how I applied it all. So I put the original image at the beginning of the timeline, and I overlap my clips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fade out the original and fade in the transition just to get a little bit more of a seamless transition between the two. So that's what we get there. That's pretty cool. Next, I added my second image to the bottom layer, scaled the size, and there's your transition. You could leave it as it is, but I wanted to add just a little bit more pop. So what I'm going to do here is create a zoom effect. So I placed the playhead where I want the final size to be, keyframed it, moved the playhead to the beginning of the clip, and zoomed in. You get a cool zoom out effect like this. Last step is click this little button right here is our spline tool. Selected the bottom point and applied a curve just to make it pop a little bit more at the end. And that's it. That's how you create a cool paper rip transition in Fusion and apply it to your timeline. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And stick around to the end for the final product.